Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to talk to you today about the three things that you're missing from that's stopping you from having success in real estate and honestly in life. So, I wanted to bring you guys this game, man, because one, these pieces, they're necessary. They're must-haves. You have to have them, all right? Guys, you gotta excuse me, man, my work desk is a little messy, but that's because 'cause I'm out here getting to it, so you're never gonna believe this, all right? I got a story to tell you, man, and it's got to do with, surprise, surprise, real estate. Now, my name is Gene Boykin. I'm the founder of the GoGetter Family Real Estate Investing Academy, all right, where we teach people how to become the bank with real estate investing, showing them how to invest in real estate with little to no money out of their own pocket and no credit checks. All right. By becoming the bank. No credit checks, man, no W-2s, no realtors, any of that stuff. So on this channel, I'm giving you the actionable knowledge that you need to close deals because we're out in the field closing these deals. All right. And man, I'm not even gonna sit up here and whatever. We go hard. We go super hard. We're gonna talk about that. All right. But I want you to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you feel like I bring you some value. All right. Or you just be a player about it. Hit that subscribe button, man. Get your boy in the algorithm. Get this knowledge out there. But thanks for joining me tonight.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. Hustle to the end, we some no-quitters. Knock it out the park, we for show hitters. Right, left hemisphere, that's a dome splitter. Yeah. We control our own destiny. Make moves, cultivate whole legacy. Creative finance, bring more ecstasy. The right ingredients, now that's a dope recipe.
All right, what's good, y'all? I got some people joining me tonight already. Yo, what's good? Got Anthony out of Houston, Texas. That's the spot. I was just talking to my mentor, man, Lou Brown tonight. And yeah, he's talking about wraps. That came up in the conversation. Wrap mortgages. That's high level subject to exit strategies and acquisition. Zuli D. All right, tell you the stories. All right, I got you. I got you. I think a lot of newbies turn molehills into mountains. They panic for no good reason. Well, yeah, a lot of panic sets in. That's where fear starts too, Nick. So that's a great point. We've got to remain calm, but I'm gonna tell you how to solve these problems right now. Right now, my guy Kyle. All right, that's what's up, man. PA. Okay, okay, talk to me. Yeah, me and Kyle had a conversation today too, man. He's in the inner circle in my one-on-one too, and that's gonna be super hard to get into moving forward, guys. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Zuli sending nothing but good energy. Love it, love it. Gotta have them good energy vibes, Zuli D for sure. Israel, what's happening, homie? Man, I'm doing a wholesale transaction out in Denver. I'm getting the contract ready right now. I'm sharing it on my Zoom screen for my transaction coordinator, Jermaine. All right, okay, out of Cali. Hell of a market out there. I'm moving west, homie. I'm moving west. I'm in Denver and Las Vegas right now, snatching up deals. All right. So tonight, guys, it's going to be a little bit of maybe a deep conversation, but it's going to be a great conversation because these are things that we absolutely need to be successful, guys, to be successful. So these are the papers for that house. So say I just was doing a contract right before I got on here. Matter of fact, y'all think I'll be playing. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm just going to show you, man. Oh, man, I got it on it. You going to see it. I'm going to show you something else right now. So I was talking to a few people about this the last few days. All right. There's a number of reasons, man, why we are not I don't know, having that success. That success that we know we should have intrinsically. Intrinsically, we understand this, man, because we want more. We're yearning for more. There is an expectation. And I heard the great Dr. Myron Golden talking about this today, as a matter of fact, right? And that brought some light to a situation, which is why I'm bringing you these three reasons why um, you know, You're not having that success that you want to have. And it really is simple, right? But there's a couple of things that we have to get over. I was talking to a student about this earlier, about these expectations that we have or don't have. All right. That we have or that we don't have. And expectation is actually an important factor. It's necessary. It's absolutely necessary to have success. All right. Um, because of this, man. Let me get into it. Here's the first reason, first thing that you're missing. Okay. Get my screen together for y'all. Oh no, we doing that. Okay. So this is the first thing, guys, that you're missing and why you're not successful. And I say you, but I was in your shoes. I was in your shoes. I was just telling one of my students, man, today that it has really literally been 2 years, 2 years, 2 years of laser focus. And then I've gotten to kick it really the last, 6 months. But you're not confident with your competence. All right. You're not confident with your own competence. And this is what this comes from. Listen to me now. In order for us to move forward, right? um we are placing our expectations in the wrong place. We're placing them, we've got to have expectation, and I used to be of the mind that, if we have expectations, we leave ourselves susceptible to heartbreak because we expect something out of a person. We expect another person to treat us a certain way, right? We expect another person to react a certain way to what we say to them or what we propose to them. And then when they don't react that way, whether they think we're being disrespectful or something, or we're acting like we're the shit because we got a new job and we making all this money, or we're real estate investors now. Oh, you're a real estate investor, huh? And we're like, well, why'd you? I didn't even. I wasn't trying to, And then a person's like, dang, you like, damn. So and then what happens is when we have those expectations of that person and how they should react, what we do is we then begin to change ourselves, things we do, things we say, things that the ways that we react to certain things in an attempt to do what we feel we have to do for this person to treat us, and with that what we expect them to react to us, right? We begin to change who we are, so we have misplaced expectations. All right. If we instead take our expect, I don't even care. You can react however you want. How you take it, how you take it. I know what man. I know I don't disrespect people, and all types of stuff, right? So that's a problem that a person is battling with on the inside. That's on them. We have to learn not to have that expectations of people, of other people, and instead have expectations of not only ourselves, but also the outcomes that we want. All right. The outcomes that we want. I don't think y'all heard me, man. I don't think y'all heard what I'm saying. Are you, man? Are y'all feeling what I'm talking about? The expectations. Think about it that we have on how a person should react to us. Now, I am going to segue into how this is going to help you with real estate. Trust me, because it is all one. It's all one. Listen, if you're not right, you're just not right, and what you put out there, what you have going on, that's what you put out there to the world. I don't care how you try to mask it. So the first step in having success is being right, having your mind right, man. I'm trying to tell y'all now. It's been 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. And my whole life has changed. But it started with that mindset. So if we instead change our expectation to forget to having that expectation of how this person reacts, how they supposed to treat us or whatever, because those people will come, and we don't even have to, we don't expect that from them. We know what their reaction will be, whether that's a family member or it's a friend, man, which is really a family member that God gave us, if it's a true friend, right? So, hey, go, your path is forward, and we have to be alone at times to understand who we are so that we can have this expectation, because what happens is this: we won't. fulfill our purpose in life and live that life that we're supposed to because of this. See, for us to move forward with something new, and something that is going to be beneficial for us, we have to be confident that we are competent enough to do that, to learn it, to talk to prospects, to find the right properties, to be able to talk to the recorder and the county clerk at the county clerk's office or whoever. We have to feel like we are competent, like we know what we're talking about. Um, but we misplace those expectations. So we want it to be already laid out for us. We want it to be already laid out for us, like when you go to work and you work a certain amount of hours and you make a certain amount per hour, then you multiply that by how many hours you work, and that's how much money your check's going to be on Friday. So we want those expectations, and it's not your fault. It ain't. I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like it is. This is, I mean, it's direct like programming. Television, television, television. They're telling you your vision. Movies, a movie, a movie is, man, one of the worst things ever, invented, damn near, because it has been weaponized. Um, so a movie is a series of a journey. It's called the Hero's 2 journey. And every movie, when you know that journey, it is the same, the storyline, and it is designed to move you to a certain emotion, to feel a certain way. Think about it. When you watch every movie that we watch, man, it's the hero is the poor person that came from nothing, came from meager beginnings. They were adopted. Superman, you know what I mean? Spider Man, man. Well, he was adopted by his auntie and some shit, man. You know, every superhero, meager beginnings like that. Like they're proud to be poor. Ain't nothing, man. What? What? You proud for that? It ain't. It's backwards. We're not supposed to be, right? So this is how you fix this. All right. This is how you fix this. In order to be confident in your competence, you have to be consistent in your continued learning. If you are consistent with your continued learning, then you will be confident that you are competent in whatever it is that you're doing. So I'm going to tell you a story. I got a phone call today, man, from a lawyer at that. And he was trying to, man, why are you trying to debo me? So, one thing is, I'm absolutely confident in my competence of what I'm doing, right? However, I am confident because of my consistent, continued learning. I got people that learn from me, but I learn from people, from the big homies too, man. I was on a one-on-one call with my guy Kyle when Lou Brown rang in. I was like, Kyle, man, you know who that is, right? He was like, huh? Do I? Yeah, he showed me Lou's book. I was like, bro, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I had to go. That was a big homie, man. We had about an hour long phone call, and I talked to him about that lawyer calling me. Um, and I told him, how I put the lawyer in his place, but we still have to move forward in a way that is strategic and tactical. So Lou starts giving me the game, man. Gems, dude. I'm like, all right. I'm rubbing my hands like, oh my goodness. And after that call, or at the end of that call, I told him, man, I'm sending him 10 grand. I'm sending him 10 grand because he is my mentor. I'm in his mentorship, which is expensive, but it's worth it. Look, this is the thing, right? Think about this. If I pull out a dollar, man, do I got a dollar? If I pulled out a dollar, right? I pulled out a dollar and I said, here, and I gave it to you. And I said, now give me that dollar. This is your dollar, man. You give me this dollar and I will, I will give you 10 back. So you give me a dollar and I give you 10. Would you do that? Would you do it? If I said, give me a dollar and I'll give you 10 here. Now, what about this? What if I said, give me 50 bucks? You watching, all of you guys, I see y'all out there. Give me 50 bucks. And when you give me that 50, I'll give you 500. So you just give me this 50 and here, I'll give you $500. Would you do that? I fucking hope so. So if we are to be confident, oh, I'm dropping money now. It ain't like I got it to burn like that. Now, listen, you would do that all day. Anybody would. You'd be almost a fool not to, right? But this is the same thing. I just told you, man. I sent Lou 10,000, 10 grand. But in exchange for, in exchange for that 10 grand, I'm pretty much it's a limitless amount, but it's a little more than 10. I'm just sending them 10 tonight. But my point is, if I can send a person 10 grand and get back even 100 grand in a matter of 3 months, but give a man a fish, right? This is a fish. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day, right? But teach a man to fish, teach a man to fish, and he eats for a lifetime. But we've got to be willing to make that investment in ourselves so that we have that consistent, continued learning, which will then give us confidence in our competence. And then with that competence, that confidence in our competence, we have an expectation that what we see, the vision in our mind of our goal, is going to happen. I don't know if y'all feel me. I don't know, but I feel like I'm a walking example of that. So if you want to have confidence in your competence, guys, that is what's going to help you to make those cold calls. That's what's going to help you to do that lead generation. That's what's going to help you to continue to move forward is you having confidence that you are competent. But that happens by you continually learning day by day, man, day by day, inch by inch. And that will do it. I'm trying to tell you something now. I don't know if y'all feel me. Shit. I'm doing a contract on this condo, man, and I'm being really generous, right? We're gonna get this guy 370,000 total. Purchase price of the existing mortgage, which is gonna be in the special notes, and then we're gonna pay him 35,000. Well, we're just gonna wholesale that deal. The comps, 420. Well, they're really a little more than 420, but his is valued at about 420. So we give him 370. Guess what that is for us? 50,000. And the three really is 367. Just calculated 3,000 in for the closing costs. Might be a little more, might be a little less, but guess what? Whoever we assign that to is going to pay that. That is because of my confidence in my competence because of my continued learning. Man, I can't give it to you any more clear than that, y'all. Do you see it? Do you see it? I hope so. So, the next thing is the next thing that we got, man, the second thing is you lack guidance. You lack proper guidance, guys. I mean, it just is what it is. Listen, I'm telling y'all, man, I'll be telling my students when I'm in these sessions at times because we have deep conversations too, along with real estate, the gems in real estate, right? It ain't just, see, this is one thing about the Go Getter family, all right? The Go Getter Family Academy. We're high level. We're high level individuals. We got a high level team, man. My coaches. I just had a session. Kyle Jones, his deep dive day one, first one. He's already had a long conversation with Coach India, my executive coach, Coach Nye, head of student success, head of outreach. He's already talked to them. Already somewhat knows who they are and respects who they are because of how we move. We don't just drop a bunch of modules on you and say, "Hey, here you go. Watch this PowerPoint and check out this video and don't call me if you have any questions." No, this is a Go Getter family, man. We're out here closing deals. This is a movement. I want everybody to win, but that's why everybody can't just jump into that inner circle, though. No, that's the thing. Can't just jump into that thing now. This ain't that. But that guidance, when you have guidance and you can pick up the phone and make a phone call and get direction when that road gets curvy, because trust me, guys, that road, it absolutely will get curvy. There's no question. I was talking to Lou today, man. And I said, Lou, I said, the last time I saw you, I was at that point in life, right? I was at that point in life where, of course, yeah, I was doing good, man. I was doing all types of things prior to that, but me personally, I always try to get better. So I'm always really creating problems for myself because I'm creating problems for me to solve in my path, in my betterment, creating them, not causing them. There's a difference. So I said, Lou, I was right at that point in, when you're about to level up and get to another level, Lou. I said, I know you know this. I said, I was right at that juncture where things actually, get harder. Right before you pass that threshold, Lou. I said, you know what I'm talking about. He says, oh, yeah, Gene. Yeah, of course. Of course I do. And I said, hey, man, so, that's what it was last time I seen you. But I brought value, man. I brought value to him. So being able to make that phone call, I got a call from the lawyer today. And man, one of my buyers is trying to act froggy. I'm like, dude, and don't even know. I'm like, man, you didn't even call me. Why didn't you call me? It's crazy to me. Crazy. But pen is mightier than a sword. That's all there is to it. So that's why our contracts are important, guys. Contracts are very, very important. Pen is mightier than the sword, and it gives us that direction. So now you have guidance in which way to go. You gotta have guidance, man. Guidance. And guys, listen, you don't have to pay a mentor if you don't have money. I was in that position. Go do something though. Go provide value for a property manager. Hell, even a realtor, man. You can be their runner, man, because realtors hustle. You know what I mean? You can do something with a notary. A notary. Notaries are going and getting documents signed, and then they get paid right away. They start making money right away. But what can you do? How can I help you? Go work for a wholesaler. Cold calling, man. Cold calling, you're learning the business. Then you're learning how to talk to people. Then when you get to our level, using creative financing and subject to, well, your conversation skills will be decent. Then we can just sharpen you up a little bit, get you to that next level, that elite level of talking to people, right? Not bargaining, negotiating. But you had some guidance. You had some guidance. Would would, would you take a road trip and not know where you're going, and then just pick a city, a place you don't even know where it is, ain't never been there, and bring your kids, your family, and get out and say, we're here. Let's go have fun. You don't even know where you're at. You need a GPS or some shit. You know what I mean? That guidance, man, is the GPS. It will get you there faster. Time is one thing that we can't give back. Money replenishes. That's what I told Lou. I'm like, man, I'm gonna send you this 10 bands. I'm not even what, man. The hell with the money. I'm gonna get it back because I'm learning continuously, guys. This is the game right here. This is what will do it when you can flip this switch. That's when you're making progress and doing the things that you need to do to be in proximity to make happen what you want to make happen. Because it damn sure don't happen just thinking about it. It don't, man. I love y'all. That's why I'm kicking you guys this game, man, because I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all win, but you got to do it. You got to do it right. All right. Let me take a drink, man. Y'all don't got man. I got money out my wallet. Wasn't even gonna do that. I don't know what the hell just came over me with that. Lord, that's the big homie too doing that. Oh Myron, man, that's the dude. Eat that game. So anyway, the third thing, man, and final thing, guys, is so we've got you're not confident with your competence. Told you how to get over that. Consistent learning, consistent learning, and then you lack guidance. So when you do run into an obstacle, right? Something comes in your way, that road starts to curve. When you don't have guidance, you don't have somebody you can call. I got people now, man, calling me that thought about getting in my program, didn't, and now they got situations. And it's like, dude, I gotta spend time, with Kyle, with Josh. They're in the inner circle, man. Not only we all only have 24 hours in a day. Shit, I can't, if I could get more, I probably would, but I can't. Neither can you. So we gotta make the best of it. Tour guide, man. Now, this, oop, after this, guys, if you can flip this switch in your mind, you're in there. You got the game sold up. You got the game sold up. I got uh I got 2 phone calls, man. Look at my guy Dino. Dino, what's good, homie? Dino's the homie, and he's doing major things out there in the Bay Area. Dino, salute, brother. Um, so this is the thing, guys. Worried about how much money instead of how can I solve a problem? How can I solve a problem? That is how you get. I was talking to another student today because I got just recently I got a lot of new inner circle students, man, and I'm about to that one-on-one mentorship. It's about to be over with for that because I only got so much time, man. I'm gonna give you guys. I want to build. See, this is my thing too. I want to build up colleagues. Start as a student, yes, but come be a colleague, man. Move up to a colleague. You gotta have inspiration, man. Goals and shit, ambition, and be an action taker. And then when the game is there, I've been one all my life. I just didn't have the game, man. I didn't have the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? But I switched this up, man. I switched it up from worrying about how much money all the time because I'm worried about how much money because I've got to, pay this bill, man, or get that, do that bill, or maybe I don't even have a car, right? And I got to get a car, or maybe I got a car and I want some freaking 30-inch rims or whatever fuck they put on these things, man. I don't even know because I don't do that. But people do. So they're worried about how much money when they see a situation, what can I make? How much money can I make? I was telling Kyle, man, that I've got these two calls recorded with this prospect in Denver, and I'm doing the contracts up now for this wholesale transaction, man. We're looking at about $50,000 assignment. And I'm telling him that, I talked to this guy and we do it in a specific way. We use the ACEs method, man. Awareness, credibility and counseling, education, and then securing the deal. All right. So I don't go in there just I wanting to buy their house. I want to buy your house. I'll give you this much. I'll give you that much. This is it's worth this much. Did you fix that? Does this need to be fixed? No, nope. I want to know what's going on. First off, they were aware of me somehow. Now, this person, this was off of a text campaign that I've got VAs that are running a text campaign. Boom. Send that to my lead manager. Bing. My lead manager, if it's hot, she does some deep dive research, sends it to my acquisitions. Acquisitions hooks up with them on the phone. When it gets to a certain point, I'm taking it over so we can close this thing for certain. We ain't gonna play no games with that. But it's teed up by that time for me. So I talked to the guy though, and I'm asking him, I'm going through my seller presentation. I give him my power statement. I let Kyle hear that today. And what I'm doing is I am building a rapport with him, a trust because I do want to solve his problem. How can I help him? How can I solve his problem? Because I know that by solving his problem in the end, that's going to get me to my goal. That's what'll get me to my goal. If I would have just started throwing out numbers, how do I know it was even enough to get him? He's moving to Mexico, man. The guy's like 70 something years old, drives a truck. He's got few houses, dude. The $1.9 million house that his strange wife lives in. That's the next move after this. So if I just offer him a dollar amount just because I did some calculations, man, and some equations, I may have got it and I may not have because I'm coming in like everybody else. But I tell him, man, out the gate, and then my knowledge level allowed me to build a rapport with this guy too, because of step one in this why you're not successful, because of my consistent continued learning. I had a certain knowledge level, so when he started talking about the ways that he was going to fight this situation that he's in, because he had the ways he was going to try to fight it legally, based off of his knowledge, I was able to understand what he was saying and talk with him about it and gain credibility. And then I was able to counsel him. I also let him know, that we have a unique way of partnering with property owners to help them to pull cash out of their properties. Also, we can stop their problems and get them back in control in as little as 24 hours, depending on the circumstances. Boom. That's partial a power statement right there. But he was on the edge of his seat, man, wondering how much I was going to offer him. I got the calls recorded. Even my students, when we listened to the call last Wednesday on my group coaching session, we listened to it, man, both of them. Right? And my students are like, dude, what are you going to give this dude? I was like, man, I got him right where I want him. I know exactly what his problem is, what he wants, what he needs done, what he wants to achieve. And it's not just about the money, it's what he's going to do with the money. So now that I can solve that problem, right? And get him to his goal, well, guess what happens then? He authorizes the necessary paperwork, and then we're even almost like partners in this situation because we're both trying to get across the same finish line. So now he's going down, he's got to get some paperwork signed because it's partial foreclosure, probate, and some other shit. So he's got to get some papers signed and notarized and record a document. That's an aside from the documents that I need him to do for me, right? For in the transaction. I'm having him do this other stuff because of my knowledge, and I know that he's going to need to do it in order for that transaction to move forward with the title company from past experience. All right. So, guys, man, I went in tonight again, man. You're not confident with your competence, guys, and I gave you the way to do that. All right. Okay, you got to stop this, and then you lack that guidance. Who can you call? What high powered, not even high powered, man, but just experienced, knowledgeable person can you pick up your phone just like I did? And then boom. I didn't even text. I mean, I didn't call him. I texted him and let him know. And then he hit me, man. He texted me back and then boom. And I didn't know when he was gonna call, but shit, that's high priority right there. I don't give a what I was doing. I was gonna stop doing it. Boom. So lacking guidance, man. I got guidance too, man. If your mentor doesn't have a mentor, he should not be your mentor. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you on that. If you've got a teacher that doesn't have a teacher, the fuck? How can he? What is he? Who does he learn from? What did he just wake up one day and knew how to do the shit he's teaching you? I don't understand. I want to know because I've been beat too many times, man. I have. I've been beat just like y'all, man. Buying a course and shit. The shit don't even. Can't even. I could have read that shit in Barnes and Nobles over a coffee at Starbucks. It was so thin. Like what the dude? But hey, people are good marketers, man. So you must be careful because you don't want to be led down the wrong path because then you got to unlearn all the bullshit, man. So, and then stop worrying about how much money you can make and just worry about how you can solve their problem and the money will come. The money is a side effect of the value that you are bringing them. What value are you bringing into the marketplace? All right. So, guys, thank you. Thank you. Now, let me stop sharing. I'm going to answer some questions. Don't forget, hit that like button. All right. Get your boy in the algorithm. And also, if you're new to my channel, you feel like I brought you some value, consider subscribing. Let's see who we got. Joshua, what up? KS. Quinn Wilson has a question. Can I do a sub two if the owner has vacated the property because of bank orders? Mm-hmm. Sure can. You're gonna have to get the proper paperwork authorized, right? And then talk to the lender to verify that mortgage and see what they want, see what the back payments are, man, and get that taken care of. You get that taken care of, then you got it caught up. So it's in good standing again. You know what I mean? Thank you, my man, Dino. Thank you for supporting, man. I appreciate you. What are your thoughts on a vacant property that has no mortgage? So that's going to be a seller financing deal, guys. Seller financing. Seller financing, man, it's huge. That's what we use. So we got like subject to deals, subject to type of deals, which is creative financing, lease options, agreement for deed, right? So when it's owned outright, all you do is you find out what that problem is. Why do they want to sell this asset, man? Something's going on. Is it a tired landlord? Why is it vacant? A house should not be vacant. Either it's being lived in or it is an income producing asset. So what is their problem, right? And then find out, well, what are you trying to achieve with all this? What do they want to? What's their goal? When you find that out, now you've got a barometer, man. You got a barometer. You got their problem. You've got their goal. You got space in between. Your job, your job is to cover that space in between. How do you cover it? Do they need $20,000 up front to move on to whatever that next chapter is? And then if the house is worth more valuable than that, well, hey, we can get you that 20 that you said you needed. All right. Then, since we're making this easy on you, you don't have to do any repairs. You don't have to do any maintenance, any of that stuff. What'll happen is We'll just go ahead and do our thing, fix it up, market it, sell it. Once it's sold, and ideally, we'd love to have a buyer immediately for it. But in the event that we don't, we'll get it right to put on market, and then we'll pay you the other, whatever you agree on, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 when we sell it. There is a seller finance deal right there, structured in a way that doesn't that it may cause you can get that $20,000 as a hard money loan if you want. Or you can make an agreement with them that you'll fix it up and sell it, and when you sell it, you'll pay them whatever that equity payment is. Or you can make payments to them on that equity. I'll give you $20,000 equity payment, and I'll give that to you at $500 a month. We always structure ours with no interest first. So yes, 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 it's vacant, man. Go after that thing, project. Yes, exactly, Nick. Exactly. So I have done a couple videos. Project says, have you done a video walking us through the steps, including the paperwork, or is that something we have to get through one of your courses? No, so I've done there's a subject 2 masterclass on here on my YouTube channel. Um, Lease option. I just did that like last week, I think. It's called Selling Your Subject 2. And I went over the lease option documents. Yeah, so that's pretty dope, man. So yeah, we got some heat for you. We got some heat. Hey, Nick Bravo. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, all right. That thing got some info in there and them what's the name? Those contracts. Jermaine says, is that Lou Brown? Yes. The Lou Brown. The Lou Brown. That's my mentor, man. I wasn't playing. Um, I was on a Zoom with Kyle, and I knew Lou was gonna call me later. I thought it was gonna be later, like in the evening. And because he got back to me rather quickly. That's my dog, man. And my phone rings. I look, and I'm like, oh shit. I was as stoked as you sound, man, in this comment. And I showed Kyle. I was like, hey, you know who Lou Brown is? He's like, what do I? He had his book right next to. He was like, I was like, oh, okay. I showed him. I was like, hey man, I gotta go, but I'm gonna hit you back because that was Kyle's time, man. He's the inner circle. So, but I got back with him. We finished up. But yes, that was the Lou Brown, man. That's what, man. I do this. I do it at a high level, but I'm continuing to grow, man. And there's people that came before me. So, as my other mentor, Chris Haskins says, man, I'm standing on the shoulders of the giants that came before me. All right. And it's almost a badge of honor that I got a call from an attorney today. And that, man, no matter how much you try to avoid that situation, um, dude, if you haven't been um I don't know, contacted by an attorney or even brought to court in real estate investing, you aren't an investor yet. Bottom line. The question is, what steps did you take that, before that moment came about? That's what's gonna matter. And I ain't tripping. And then I got the big homie kicking game. You don't stand a chance, man, messing with me. Crazy. But hey, shoot your shot. Oh, all right, guys. Okay, got plenty of comments. Project says, how many documents does it take to get the deal done? So, I'm gonna share this folder here real quick so you guys can see the docs on this wholesale transaction. So, and these aren't even all of them quite yet. So let me share this folder with my other Google account so I can share it on the screen for you guys. And you guys can see. And again, this isn't even all the docs, guys. I'm not quite done yet. I still got to place a few more things in here, but these are all paramount. That reminds me, I got to put my power of attorney in there too. So let me make sure it's in my other drive for you. And I got you. Boom. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, I got to go to shared folders. There it is. All right, I got you guys. Let me show you my folder that I'm using right now. This is for the wholesale transaction that I'm doing. The condo's valued at 420,000. and it's a reverse mortgage, man. I do not like dealing with reverse mortgages, but on our paperwork it says it says that it's oh, I gotta open that first. We can put the exact amount of the purchase price, or we can put approximate. That approximate, that allows us to then go back if we verify some numbers with the mortgage company and the numbers aren't what the seller told us, well then we can renegotiate, man. There's all types of clauses in there that protect us, dude. Like today, Lou says, man, if they want to bring you to court, well, hey, you've got that governing law clause in there. So, this is your last resort, and I don't want to say too much, man, in case somebody, whoever's watching, man. But if an attorney's watching, you know what governing law is. Shit. Negotiation, mediation, arbitration. First, you got digging in pockets. Come talk to me. Dig in them. Anyway, let me show you better than I can tell you. So, sharing my screen. You guys want to see the docs. This is for a wholesale transaction. Now, this purchase agreement that I'm using is it can be used for subject to as well. It just depends on what box you check. So let me see, make sure you guys can see it. That's kind of little. Let me make it big so you guys can see this. Boom. All right, guys. So the documents so far, this is an affidavit of purchase and sale agreement. All right. Now this is just merely another type of memorandum of contract. I'm talking about double protect this thing. Here's the memorandum. This is his mother's death certificate here. Here is his last mortgage statement. Now, here's a purchase and sale agreement. All right. This is the seller acknowledgments. The CTF letter. Cover the family, man. Cover the family. Seller acknowledgments. This is a seller's property disclosure statement. All right. Now, that seller's property disclosure statement, my boots on the ground in Denver will go get this signed. This doesn't have to be notarized. Um, Although I like to notarize all documents, but this is all right. We can deal with this one not being notarized. This is just saying what conditions certain things are in. Now I still have to put a limited power of attorney, and then also a an information release form in this particular transaction. So that's not even all of the documents. There's an affidavit of heirship that is on this transaction because his mother passed away. So he doesn't want to bring it into probate court. And so you got to wait a certain period of time before you can do a real estate transaction. If a person passes away and you get their property, but you didn't go into probate court, you got to wait a certain period of time, and then you file that affidavit of heirship. You take one more step, and then boom, when you take it to the title company, now everything's smooth sailing. Bang, 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 boom, you assign it. So we're buying it for 370. All right. The purchase and sale agreement says 370,000 on it. And then we're going to sell that thing for 420. And the 370, that includes all of his everything, man. The existing mortgage, the HOA liens, and then also the money that he'll be getting. So there it is, man. There it is. All right, guys. I gotta get up out of here, man. I'm wore out today, dude. I ain't even done yet. But we gets down to the get down. So I appreciate you guys checking me out tonight. I appreciate all the love and support. I will be having that Becoming the Bank challenge soon, man. Becoming the Bank 2.0, the real estate trinity, ACEs method, the 4 strategies, and the 4 P's of real estate investing. What? Man, that's the method. Guys, oh man, you guys are super dope. Hey, and also, man, what I've done for you guys is I've created that affiliate program where you can become an affiliate, repost my videos, man. You can what is that called? Duet them things. And then there's something else, man. I just turned on all those options on most of my TikTok videos. I got to go back in there and turn on some more. I should have had Cheryl do that today. I'm gonna have her do that. That's my VA. But anyway, um, so you can repost my videos, man, and get a personalized link for that buying free foreclosures course, and you get a 50% commission. I want it shit. I'll do what I can now. Damn, like well, I get millions of views on my videos. So you can just take those, repost them so other people can see them. Awareness. Boom. And the videos, as they build up that credibility, man, now you got a little income coming in. And then depending on how many videos you post, you can do a duet, right? Where you just sitting there eating popcorn, listening to one of my videos where I'm giving some game. And then you eating the popcorn and you like, when you hear something, you like, and you hear something else, you don't even got to say nothing. And guess what? That PayPal account start hitting. You can thank me later. So I will put that affiliate link in the description, man. I mess with y'all tough, man. You ain't gonna meet too many like me, man. But guys, yeah, I gotta get up out of here. My guy Nick come so far in less than 2 years. It's inspiring. Thanks, man. I put in that work, man. I made the sacrifices. I took the necessary bets on myself too, man. I went towards what scared me. I went towards what scared me, and I did those. I changed those 3 things that I talked about tonight. All right. I changed that, man, and I changed everything. So thanks for joining me, guys. You guys, man, you guys keep it 100. And you know what it is. Until next time, let's get to it, y'all.
I'm a go-getter, they some go-getters.